World of English with Sakshi Khanna once again. Today we are doing a new topic. It's not new for today. You must have done in your schooling, that is narration. Narration, direct speech, indirect speech. Two types of speech we use. One is direct, as the word insists, directly without any changes. Indirect, when we make some changes. So English language is an important section from competitive point of view. You must be knowing the importance of this section. Talking about today's topic, narration. What is narration? When we express someone's word in our own words, it is called indirect speech. And when we express someone's words in our own words, it is called indirect speech. And we express someone's words as it is called direct speech. Some major concern while doing the narration we need to see. Reporting verb is changed according to the form and sense of the sentence. Concern number second. Inverted commas are removed in the indirect speech. Number third. Connective word is used in the beginning of reported speech. Number 4. Persons and helping verbs of the reported speech are changed. So, let's move to the narration, direct speech, indirect speech. First, we will discuss the basic perspective of the topic and then we will move to the advanced level of this topic, means error based on the narration, in tomorrow's session. So, today we will be doing all the rules related to the narration. We often have to give information about what people say or think. In order to do this, you can use direct or quoted speech or indirect or reported speech. So, what is direct speech? Direct speech saying exactly what someone has said is called direct speech. Here what a person says appears within quotation marks, that is known as inverted commas, double inverted commas, and should be word for word, means no changes at all. Indirect speech, it doesn't use quotation marks, no inverted commas to enclose what the person said, and it doesn't have to be word for word, means we will make some changes. We are authorized to make some changes, but there are some rules and regulations to make the changes. In which concern we need to make the changes, that we will be doing in today's session. Here is a technical definition of narration. In English language, the act of reporting the word is called narration or reported speech. To express speaker's statement, we use the following two ways. There are two ways: direct speech, indirect speech. Direct speech, the reporting of words without making any changes, and the statement said by the speaker should be under the inverted comma, or you can say the quotation marks. Indirect speech, the reporting words with making changes, and the statement said by the speaker should not be under the inverted commas, means no quotation marks. Look at the examples of direct and indirect speech, you will understand better. Direct, Rima said to me, I shall go to the cinema today. Now look at the inverted commas, okay? Indirect speech, no inverted commas, okay? And we have made some changes. Where we have made the changes, that I will tell you further. Rima told me that she would go to the cinema today. We haven't changed the sense of the sentence, but we have made changes in person tenses. Okay? Now the rules where we have made the changes. Number 1, the verb used to begin speaker statement is called reported speech, and the repetition of the statement by the speaker is called reported speech. Direct, Rima said to me. Now way how to change. Rima said to me, I shall go to the cinema today. Indirectly, how we will say, Rima told me that she would go to the cinema today. Now, Rima is the reporter here. Said to me, reporting verb. I shall go to the cinema, reported speech. Fine. Now, how direct narration changed to indirect narration. Reporting verb, said to, told. if there is said to in the sentence, it will be converted to told. Inverted commas will be removed and we will use conjunction, the connecting word that. I to sheep because Rima is a female here. Shall go will be converted to would go. I will tell you all the explanation in the tabular form later on the screens. There are some major areas to make the conversion. First, I told you the person. Second, I told you about the tenses. So, look at the rules and regulations to change direct speech into indirect. First of all, using SON formula. I am making your things very much easy. SON. Always remember 1, 2, 3. What is that? S is the subject. O is the object. N means no change. Okay. So, subject first person, object second person, third person no change. It means if in the sentence there is first person, it will be converted to subject. What is a subject? You will convert it. If second person means you and yours, then it will be converted to the object. And if there is third person means she, it, they, there will be no change. Now look at down. Person change according to the subject, person change according to object, and person no change. Okay, 1, 2, 3, first person, second person, third person. First means that, means all related to us, I, we. Second person, you, yours, and third person, he, she, it, they. Okay, let's move ahead. Now, direct and indirect speech, change of tenses. The second major concern of thinking. Direct speech, change of tenses. John said, I am coming. Indirect speech, John said that he was coming. Now, look at that how I have made the changes. If outside reporting verb is in past tense, then internal tense will be changed totally. Okay, always remember if there is said means say said in past form, then everything will be changed. Now, I is first person, so first person will be converted to subject. What is subject? John. John is he, a male person, so he has come. And was means if present, then it will be converted into past tense. Coming will remain same. So this is the way of conversion, direct to indirect speech. Changes of pronoun I have explained you with the formula of SON, son. Subject, object, no change. Now the major concern, change of tense. Now look at this table. If you will remember this table, you will memorize this table. Whole life you will never forget the rules of narration. Simple present to simple past, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, simple past, past perfect, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Now, there are some exception cases where we don't make any changes. We keep the reported speech in the same way. If the sentence is in past perfect, no change. In past perfect, continuous, no change. Simple future, no change. Future continuous, no change. Future perfect, no change. Future perfect, continuous. Again, no more changes in the tenses. Third major concern to see in the narration while doing the conversion, change of situations. Situations, or you can say some adverbs we are using in the sentence, then we need to make changes in the adverbs as well. Direct speech, John said, I did this exercise last night. Indirect speech, John said that he had done that exercise the previous night. This becomes that, last night becomes the previous night. So some adverbs we need to make changes. Last night adverb here. Okay, so we need to make the changes in some adverbs as well. Now let us see the changes. Look at that. This to that, here, there, now, then, today, that day, yesterday, the day before, the previous day, tomorrow, the next day, last week, the week before, the previous week, next month, the following month, ago, before. If it is in direct speech, then ago. Now see the difference. If the sentence is in the direct speech, then ago. If in indirect, conversion has been made, we will make it before. This is the difference between. Okay, so you need to put focus over three major concerns by doing the conversion. First is person, second is tenses, third is adverbs basically. Questions and answers. When we have some question based statement, what is a way to change? Look at that. These are some exceptions I am doing with you. John asked her, "Are you coming?" It's a yes or no based question. Okay? And when we are dealing with WH question, what will be the way? Indirect speech. John asked if whether she was coming, if or whether. John asked where Mary was. Yes or no question. Simple way, use if or whether. WH question, use WH word. We have to use. How we have used? Look at that. Where Mary was. We need to remove the question mark and put the full stop while making the conversion if it is WH word based question. And if yes or no based question, we need to use if or whether. Actions. Promises, orders, request, advice means imperative based sentence. Direct speech. John ordered Bill clean my boots. John ordered Bill to clean his boots. It's so simple. We need to remove the commas, but here we will not use that because these are some exceptions we are doing in conversion. John ordered because it's an order. If it's an order, if it's a command, if it is a request, you will make the sentence with the same word. Requested, commanded, ordered. In the same way, report using present and future tenses. Now, when we are dealing with the future or the present tenses, how to make the changes? John said the sun rises from the east. How we will make the changes? In this sentence, it's a universal truth. We will not make the change because I told you if there is simple future, simple present, there will be no more changes. Okay? Now, the sun rises from the east, it's a universal truth. Water boils at 100-degree temperature. It's a universal truth. We can't change. So, if the original speaker's present and future is still present and future, in other words, the tense is unchanged. No change at all. Talking about very important, some complications here. Modals verbs. When there are some modals word in this sentence, John said, "I must do my homework now." Indirect speech. John said that he must do his homework then. Now, would, should, could, might, ought to and must are unchanged. What we will do in the modal verbs, you will only change what? The pronouns. The pronouns you will change. Rest the part will remain unchanged if there is would, should, could, might, ought to and must are in the sentence. WH questions once again. My friend asked, "Where is Venus?" My friend asked where Venus was. Only the conversion of tenses and you will remove the question mark. Other examples of WH questions. My friend asked, "How are you?" My friend asked how I was. Now only the pronoun has been changed. You is second person. SON, second person to object. Who is the object here? My friend asked. My friend, my to be converted into I. Now transformation process. Look at little closely. Put the subject before the verb. Join the clauses using the how, who, whom, where, when, why. What is there? What is there with WH? It will remain same. Adjust the second verb to the time frame of the first verb. You will make the changes in the tense, in the pronouns, and WH will remain as it is. You will remove the question mark and your sentence will be converted into indirect speech. Some more examples with WH questions. Look at that. My friend said, "Where are you going?" My friend asked where I was going. You will make the changes in tense, or are was there, I have made was, means present to past. Okay, and pronoun I have changed, I removed question mark. Three major changes I have made while doing the conversion. My friend said, whom did you call? My friend asked whom I had called. Did, past tense, so it will be converted into past perfect. Remember that tabular form base screen which I gave you. He asked me how many times have you seen that movie. He asked me how many times I had seen that movie. You will remove the question mark, make the changes in the pronouns and the tenses, and your question is ready. He asked me what did she say. He asked me what she had said. Removed question mark. Some more example I am telling you because students always get confused in interrogative type of sentences. He asked me, when are you leaving? He asked me when I was leaving. He asked me who is coming for dinner. He asked me who was coming for dinner. Now, I have given you so many examples with all WH, means how, where, why, who, okay? Now, let's talk about the conversion in detail, tense-wise tense, as I gave you in the tabular form. Now we will be doing screen by screen. If reporting verb is in present or in future, there will be no change in reported speech tense. For example, reporting verb in present. Point to be noted, if reporting verb is in present or in future, reporting verb only. Look at that. She says, he will says. Internal, no change at all. You will make the changes in the pronoun only and no change in the tense. Look at the example for better understanding. Direct. She says Ankush is a good boy. Indirectly, she says that Ankush is a good boy. No more changes in the tenses. Is to is. Direct reporting verb is in future form. He will say Ankush is reading. He will say that Ankush is reading. No more changes. Is to is only. Now, when simple present to simple past. If simple present tense is in the direct form, then indirect form will be in simple past. How it will be? Look at that. If reporting verb is in past tense, then reported speech tense will change into the following. Now we are talking about the reporting verb in past tense, means everything with the said, then we will make changes in the tense. For sure. Direct speech. Meena said to me, Ayushi is a good girl. Meena told me that Ayushi was a good girl. Simple present to simple past. Change of verb, present continuous to past continuous. Direct speech. He said Chintan is telling a lie. Indirectly, he said that Chintan was telling a lie. Geeta said the girls are reading. Geeta said that the girls are reading. Direct speech, Ram said I am going to school. Indirect, Ram said that he was going to school. We have made the changes in tenses as well and pronouns as well. Change of verb, present perfect to past perfect. So simple. Raj said Rajiv has gone home. Now Raj said that Rajiv had gone home. Direct speech, the teacher said the girls have sung a song. Indirectly, the teacher said the girls had sung a song. Present perfect continuous will be converted to past perfect continuous. Look at the example for better understanding. Direct speech, she said the boys have been playing. Indirectly, she said that the boys had been playing. Direct speech, he said my brother has been coming. Indirectly, he said that his brother had been coming. Look at the changes. I have made the changes in the pronoun as well. Tenses. It is mandatory. We need to make the changes. Next we have present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. I have done so. Simple past to past perfect. Now past tense we have started. You said to him, you went to Pathankot yesterday. You told him that he had gone to the Pathankot yesterday. Now, we will make changes in simple past to past perfect. If there is simple past, went is second verb. Second verb indicates simple past. Now we will make the changes. Past perfect means had and gone. Past continuous to past perfect continuous. So simple. He said to me Rajesh was sleeping. He told me that Rajesh had been weeping. Sorry, it's weeping, not sleeping. Direct speech. I said Manoj was going home. Indirectly, I said that Manoj had been going home. There will be no change in past perfect and past perfect continuous. Past perfect, if in the sentence, then there will be no change. There will be no change in past perfect continuous tense. Direct speech, you said Maya had cooked food. You said that Maya had cooked food. She said Sita had been sleeping. She said that Sita had been sleeping. No changes, okay? Because Sita had been sleeping, it's a past perfect continuous. So it will remain same. Future we are moving to. Shall or will be converted to would. Look at that, the example. He said Deepak will play a match. He said that Deepak would play a match. More example, the boy said we shall go there. The boy said they would go there. Future tense shall will to would again. May to might, can to could. If in the sentence there will be modal words like may or can, may to might, can to could, you all know that and you have done this rule so many times. You said the boys may read. You said that the boys might read. Direct speech. I said the girls can sing. I said that the girls could sing. Now change of verb. If reported speech verb expresses a habit that usually occur, then it will always remain in present indefinite like habit. I am talking about the habit or some universal statements. I said 2 and 3 makes 5. I said that 2 and 3 makes 5. No more changes because it's a truth statement. I said dogs bark. I said that dogs bark. No more changes. First person. In the detail now you see SON formula. Now in the detail. It is a person that narrates the story or speaks a sentence. I mean means first person. Second person, it is a person that listens to the first person or it is a person to whom the first person is talking means you. Third person, it is a person about whom the first person is talking about. He, she, it, they. Recapping your rules of conversion. Look at that. These are the steps. Present indefinite, past indefinite. Present continuous to past continuous. Present perfect, past perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Past indefinite, past perfect. Past continuous, past perfect continuous. Past perfect, past perfect. Past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. In all future tenses, will to would. Refreshing your all content in today's session which we have done. Some other changes today to that day. Yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, following day is am to was. Was were had been. Did to had. Will shall to would. Can to could. Must had to. Ago before. This to that. These to those. Last the previous. Last the previous. Are, were, may, might, now, then, today, that day, it, that, next, the following. Change in pronoun, once again. Recapping you. All first person pronoun I, my, mine, myself. We, our, us, ours, ourselves, are. Change according to the subject. Subject as. S-O-N. Remember that formula. Subject of the reporting speech. Look at the example. She said, I sold my car myself. Now, it will be converted into subject. So, subject is a female. So, we will make the changes in this way. She said that she sold her car herself. Second person pronouns. All second person pronoun you, your, yours, yourself are changed according to the object of reporting speech. For example, she said to me, "You waste your precious time yourself." She told me that I wasted my precious time myself. Second person will be changed into object. Who is the object here? Object is here me. Me will be converted into I. So I wasted my time myself. Third person pronoun. All third person pronoun will remain unchanged. He said she's busy with her toy. He said that she was busy with her toy. She, it, they, no changes. She to she, her to her. No changes. S-O-N. I hope now you have understood properly. Change of interrogative sentences, yes, no questions with if or whether. The word said is usually changes into asked or inquired. Full stop or period replaces sign of interrogative or question mark. Example, she said, "Do you know me?" She asked if I knew her. Moving ahead to the next series of example, information questions. First we have done yes or no questions, means closed questions. Now we are talking about some informative. Information questions are those questions which begin with WH. WH words, why, where, who, okay? Do, does and did are omitted and other auxiliary change position and use after subject, noun or pronoun if or whether is not used. Question mark is omitted. When does she come here? Said Faraz. Faraz asked when she came here. Because it was in the present form, I have made the changes and into past tense. Okay? And question mark was removed because I added asked. Imperative sentences. Imperative sentences you all know with the command, request, some advice, some order. Imperative sentences are like that. The word said changes into tell, request, suggestion, permit, asked, advise, warn, remind, force according to the sense of the sentences like this. She said, "Get out of my way." She told me to get out of his way. Reinforcement. Such sentences. The teacher said to the students, "Don't waste your time." The teacher advised the students not to waste time. She said to me, "Please come with me." She requested. No, we need to check the context of the sentence and in the same way we will make the changes. If it is a command or a request, in the same way we will add. She requested me to come with her. Because please was in the sentence, so I made the changes with request. She requested me to come with her. Change of exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences, again, exception cases are which express joy, that you all know, sorrow, admiration, surprise or other such feelings, some strong feelings. Interjections such as oh, ah, alas. The word said changes into exclaimed with. Okay, whatever the sentence, we will just start he exclaimed with, after which expressed feeling, whatever the feeling in the sentence, that you will understand when you will read the context of the sentence. It is as of joy, sorrow, surprise, delight, happily, admiration, disgust and horror are used. For example, the leader said, "Alas, I lost election." The leader exclaimed with sorrow because he lost the election. It's not good thing. He was feeling sad. So the leader exclaimed with sorrow that he had lost the elections. He said, "What a lovely sight." He exclaimed with admiration because he is admiring something, praising something, that it was a lovely sight. So he exclaimed with admiration that it was a lovely type of sentences. Change of appetitive sentences. So no appetite, the word, it shows the wish, desire, hope and prayer. Some different strategy we need to make the changes. What is that? Let's look. The word said changes into prayed and may change into might. Look at that. My mother said to me, "May you live long." My mother prayed that I might live long. May will be converted to might, and because it is appetitive sentence form, so prayer. It's a kind of a prayer. Mother is wishing, mother is hoping, mother is praying. So simply we will add prayed. We will remove said to prayer. Mixed type of sentences, what about, often introduces suggestions and it then reported by suggest. Could you sign this application please? He said. He asked me to sign that application. Now look at the conversion how we have made. He asked me to sign that application. Full conversion. Now this we will read the sentence and just find out the changes accordingly. These are known as advanced base of the sentences. Here I just end the session in which I have talked much about the narration. Narration is an art of reporting the words of a speaker. Ending today's session, which is narration. As I told you, it's a very important art of reporting the words of a speaker in two ways, directly, indirectly. Narration is the use of a written or spoken commentary to convey a story to an audience. Means we are saying something, we are telling something to someone. Narration encompasses a set of techniques we have done today, through which the creator of the story presents their story, including narrative tense, the grammatical placement. Yes, it's purely based on the grammar, the tenses, the pronouns, the adverbs, all the changes we have made. It's purely based on the grammar. So, all the grammatical placement of the story time frame in the past, the present or the future. All the tenses we have done. So, I just conclude my session by saying this. Narration is the process of recounting a sequence of events, real or imagined. It's also called storytelling, and the person who recounts the events is called a narrator. It is mostly used in fiction and non-fiction alike. So today I have done the basics of narration. In tomorrow's session we will be doing spotting error based questions on narration. Okay, so that we will be knowing how to find the error based on the narration, means indirect sentences, because you will be not getting inverted commas, maybe, may not be, I'm not sure, whatever the sentence, but you need to know the way. So tomorrow we will be doing the spotting error based questions. Till the time, goodbye, stay safe, stay protected.